Okay. So yesterday we saw that static resource, right? Which we did not download the file images. Okay. So now,
Sujin,
yes, please. Yes.
I have created for roll-up summary and I used one if formula
Okay.
for that. So can you check
Whether
it? Maybe
is it working fine?
I have created for exteriors, project and exteriors. So
Project. Okay. So project is the parent, right?
yeah,
So in parent only you can have roll up summary. So here you have sum of amount,
total paint.
total paint. Okay. So two.
Uh, but actually, for if condition I have given for bad paint, good paint condition, but I don't think whether it's working fine.
No,
But it doesn't show any syntax errors.
in roll up summary you gave, or I mean, how
No,
can
no. For if condition I have given.
total paint?
Sum of amounts I guess.
Oh, so the criteria you gave. Okay. Total
Yeah,
paint. Total paint. This one, right?
yeah.
You gave count of exterior and interior. Okay.
Actually, we could see formula right when we go some edit.
Yeah. One second.
We
Let
could
me
see the
explain.
formula.
So here you have four options. Count, and all three are aggregate. Aggregate means mathematical calculation that will work only for number fields. If I click sum, it will display only the number fields, amount. It will not display name and all. Okay, that is one thing. This criteria is to remove any record. I mean, filter any record. Okay, any row. Okay, this is the criteria to filter any row. Based on some condition, I wanted to filter any row. For example, in the table, in the object, I have 100 record. I wanted only last month record to calculate. So in that case, I wanted to apply filter. So that filter is this one. For example, if you order in Amazon, you wanted to see only last 6 months order, what you will do? You will do apply filter, and that apply filter you will give last 6 months. Similarly, here you can apply filter based on the criteria so that it will neglect the records from calculation. Okay, that is the thing used in roll up summary. Clear, G? Hello.
Yeah, okay, okay.
So this total, this is the one, right? Total paint.
Um,
So you gave
um,
count, you gave count, and you gave only the record meeting the criteria you selected, but the criteria you did not give. Okay, so it is taking as null, and it is showing two records you have, and the two records it is showing here as two. Okay, that is the thing.
for that exterior format, right? I have selected whether I have given some amount based on that whether it's a good paint or bad paint used.
Okay,
But every time using bad paint only. Maybe
okay, exterior format. Okay, so total paint. Total paint is 3 lakh, greater than 3 lakh. Okay, so total paint. Yeah, total paint you have given less than 3 lakh, right? But it is total paint is 2.
okay.
Okay,
I should have given sum of amounts also, right? Instead of
you
total
should
paint.
given, yeah, in the roll up summary, what you should have done is instead of clicking count, you should give sum of amount. So if you have given sum of amount and all records that I wanted to, um, and then you click on save, then it will calculate the sum. So if you refresh, So now it is coming around 1,30,000, but criteria you gave is 3 lakhs. Okay, so for this you can uh, put like 3 lakhs. Okay, so now it will come around more than 3. The roll up summary will come around more than 3. Right, now the roll up summary came around 3.3 lakhs and it became good paint. Okay, Ji?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So, any other doubts anyone have? Or we can go next topic. Okay. Okay, fine. So, last class we saw about the static resources, right? Static resources. Okay. So, firstly, static resources are some small files. Okay, small files. mm, like what are the small files means? You can have image and text file or JavaScript files. Okay, in the application. Okay, that is in the Salesforce org. So that can be used in formula, fields, VF pages. Okay, so why these files are used under VF pages and what is this means? In Java and .NET and all, if you go, all the programming files will be in one folder. For example, if I wanted to show you, um, here also if you go to any software, this PC, so C drive, so we are going to any software like SonarCube or anything. See, everything is in on one folder, right? So library functions, supporting files, everything will be here. Okay. Mm, and if you go to any, this is like an, see, here you have images. What these images and all will do, when you open the application, these images will be placed in the proper places. Okay, this is the CSS file. Okay, and this is the JavaScript file. Each and every thing they have put it in a folder. Okay, in all the programming languages, you will have different folders. In different folders, you will have different files. When the application is running, it will fetch the files from this location and it will display it in the UI. See, this is an image. This image, if you see, it will have not, it don't have a meaning. But when you see in the application, it will be placed in the proper area. Okay, so it is a dark image. Huh? Okay, anyways. So similarly, in Salesforce, I wanted to add some images, something in my application. So in Salesforce, you cannot do it in a folder or you cannot do it in anywhere. Okay, you want a place to do it. So there, the static resource will help you. The maximum size of a file is 5 MB. Okay, and up to 250 MB is allowed for your org. For org means this is my org. This is one org, right? This one Salesforce is one org. So here maximum of 250 MB I can use this JavaScript files, text files, and images. Okay, and the maximum size per image or per file will be 5 MB. Okay, so mostly when they wanted to have some background images or when they have want to have some JavaScript files, they will go for a static resource only. Instead of writing it in the page, they what they will do, they will go for a static resource. Why means this is a cache enabled. Cache enabled. This is cache enabled. Cache enabled means, you know, right? It will be in the cache and it will be very faster and it will help you to load the content very faster. That is cache enabled. So first thing is static resource. So you wanted to have some file like image, text, JavaScript files in your application, that is in your Salesforce org. Why you wanted means you wanted when it is loading, when the page is loading, you wanted to fetch some images and you wanted to show it. So in that case, you want to image to, because Salesforce is a cloud tool. In other applications, I showed you, right? You have folder things where you will see many images in those folders, many files. But in Salesforce, you cannot. So you have a static resource for that. So the maximum size per file is uh, per file, okay, is 5 MB, and total amount of files that you can have is up to 250 MB. Okay, and why they are mostly preferring this means it is a cache enabled. Cache enabled means it can have, if you if you load any Visual Force page that has hundreds of images, second time it will not go to the Salesforce and it will not fetch. It will be in the application cache or it will be in the browser cache. It will take from there and it will display. Okay, that is the cache enabled, so that it will have for some faster response. Okay, so how to go to static resource means go to setup, and if you search here static resources. Okay, so use the static resource to upload the content that you wanted to refer in Visual Force page. It supports zip file, jar file, images file, style sheets, JavaScripts, and other files. So it supports these kinds of files. Okay, so you wanted to see, what I have done is I have downloaded these images from Google. Okay, this is a 3-star image. Okay, it has 3 stars, and it is a 2-star image. Okay, and it is a 1-star image. Okay, like that I have downloaded some files. Okay, so what we will do is we will go to the project. We will create 2 fields. One is a pick list and another one is a um, formula field to display these images. Okay, so go to view field. So if you wanted to have a custom field, you can click new field and you need to click on pick list. Okay, so click on next and you can have a project rating. Okay, so you might have seen use global pick list. See, if you give enter the value, you can give the value here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, like that you can give. Okay, so but here you have global pick list value set. So what this means is you have an option called global pick list. So in the next tab, I am start typing for global pick list. 1 second. Yeah, sorry, pick list value set. This is the one in under create setup, create pick list value set. If you go inside that, you can create a global pick list value. So global pick list means some pick list I am repeatedly using. Instead of in many object in many fields, some pick list I am repeatedly using. So in that case, I don't want it to repeatedly type it. I will create on value set, global value set, and I can use it. For example, phone number, pin code, um, or any area code, like that. These code numbers and all, in and STD code numbers, anything, in any part of the world, this will not change, right? So in that case, what you can do, you can have those things if you are going to use repeatedly. Okay, country, uh, and the state, region, those things and all you can use here. You can type it once and you can refer it everywhere. Okay, so what I will be giving is, I'll giving rating. This pick list name I am giving as rating. Okay, I'm giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you want to display alphabetical order, you want to check this checkbox. First value means you wanted to use this. If you select this use first value as default, first value will be 1. If you select or don't select, it will always show 1. If you did not check, it will be none, NONE. It will show as none. Okay, so save it. So now I have used the pick list value set. I created on global pick list. So in now just to refresh. So now you can give us project rating. This is the value. So I used global pick list, and now you can see that rating which we have given in the value set has come. Okay, so you need to know the navigations properly. Okay, so here we have given the name and label is rating. So here it is clear. So now next, so this and all we will see when we go to that point, permissions, profiles and all. Okay, so now go to the front end. So here just to refresh the page, you will be seeing that project rating. So if I select 1, it should display 1 star. If I select 5, it should display 5 star. If I select 3, it should display 3 star. Okay, that image it should display. So how we can achieve is, with the help of static resources we can achieve it. Okay, now we need to upload the files. Okay, static resources, go to the static resources and click on new. Okay, so you need to give name *1. See, you cannot give 1 star, one number, new numbers at the first. If you give, it will throw error. Numbers should not be at the first like that. So I'll show you on the desktop. So 1 star. So catch control, I'm giving it as public. So if you save, it will throw starting digit should not be number. Okay, no problem. So I will give it *1. Okay. Oh, sorry, I did not upload the file. It is 0 byte. Okay, edit, choose file. So 1 star, open, save. So now again static resources, new, *2 and second star, open and public and save. Okay, *3. I added one image, that star rating. So give catch control as public. So and then new, oh sorry, *4, choose file. So again 4 star, ping, and static resources again, last one. So *5. So choose the file and you can have catch as public. So now we have 5 files uploaded. Now we will create a new field in the project. Okay, so go to the fields. So new field, and the new field name is formula. Data type is formula. Okay, so and the return type, what it is going to return. So it is going to return image, so we can give it as text. Okay, so rating, and then click on next. So here we need to insert a formula. See, I wanted to have like if rating equal to 1, if rating equal to 2. I wanted to use multiple conditions. If I can go with if, or I can go with case. Okay. So you know, right, case, series of expressions. So series of values, if I wanted to calculate, I can easily go for case. So then what we need to do is, for case, we know that expression, comma, value and result, value, result, value, result. Okay. Finally, what is the else result? Okay. So we need to insert the field. The field name is what we have given, project rating, right? Okay. So project rating. See, if you see here, it comes as underscore underscore C. Underscore underscore C means it is a custom field. Custom field means user created field. Okay. So this field I'm going to take for consideration. This project rating I'm going to take for um, evaluation in the case. And first thing what it does is 1. If it is having 1, then I wanted to show something. Okay, comma. Second thing, if it is having 2, I wanted to show some image, comma. If it is having 3, I wanted to show something, comma. If it wanted to have 4, I wanted to show something. If it is 5, I wanted to show something. Okay, comma. And if nothing is selected, I wanted to show other rating, nothing. So some values I need to. So here, how can I take the static resource and show? Okay. So if you click on view file, you will be having after .com, it will generate one URL kind of thing here, resources / 5, like that. Okay. You need to copy it. /, you need to copy it. This is called path for the image. This up to this is a base URL. This is the base URL for the Salesforce application. So no need to take this, but you need to put this path. Okay. So copy it, and you can, for 5 rating, you can put it here. Okay. So it is done. Okay. So similarly for 4, one second. Star rating to view file. So you can take this path, resources / some number and the name. Okay. So for 2, it needs to show this. Okay. Similarly for 1, click on view file. So for 1 rating, it needs to show this. Okay, new for one rating, it needs to show this. For 3, again go into 3, and you can click on view file, and you can add this, copy this link, and you can put it here. Okay, finally for 4, go back, and for 4 you can click, and you can click on view file, copy it, so put here for 4. Okay, so for each and every thing I used case function. The formula that I'm going to evaluate is this for field project rating, and when 0 is selected, display this. If 2 is selected, display this. 3 is selected, this. 4, 5, everything I gave. If nothing is selected, then show nothing. Okay, check for the syntax. Okay, so no syntax error found. So, and then what I can do is, here I have one thing to show. uh, so once it comes, you will understand. Okay, so I'm clicking on save. So now you have a project, so where 1 is selected, and I click on save. Okay, so now see, it is showing not the image, but it is showing the path. Okay, why it is showing the path instead of image means, go to that where is that star rating, here it is. Okay, so, see, what is the thing is, I have given I have given inside quotes. Okay, I have given inside single quotes. So that means it is considering this as a string, not as a path. I wanted to tell the Salesforce compiler, no, no, this is a image path. Okay, so I need to use a image function. Okay, so here you have an image function, image URL and alternate text. This height and length width are optional. If you want, you can give, or else you can leave. So image of URL and alternate text. So where I need to give is here, I need to put image of the URL, comma, alternate text is 1 star. Why alternate text means, if sometimes the image did not work, if it is broken, when you hover the mouse over there, or instead of the image, one break symbol will be shown, and then that letter will be shown one, like that. So that is why we need to give alternate text for the image. Okay, URL and alternate text, and height and width are optional, we don't want, so we will close it. Similarly, we need to put it like image of here, comma, alternate text is 2 star. Okay, and third one here, image of, comma, 3 star. Okay, similarly here, image of, comma, 4 star. Okay, so, comma, 5 star. So here, image. So I am saying it is an image, and it is the path for this image, and if image is not displayed, you can display as 1 star, like that I am telling. Okay, so again check for the syntax. Okay, then you click on quick save, it will save, and it will not redirect to other page, it will be in the same page. Okay, so now refresh the page. See, now it has shown 1 star. Okay, So if you are selecting 2 star and if you wanted to save, now it shows that 2 star. Since I downloaded image from different page, it is not proper. Okay, in real time in companies, what they will do, they will purchase these images, icons and all from uh, App Exchange. We have many places to get this proper kind of images and all. Okay. So since we used from Google, I would get, so all are with different size. Okay, see 3 rating, 3. Okay, and if I do with 4 rating, then I will be getting 4 star. Okay, 4, and finally 5 rating means I will get 5 star. Okay, so any doubts? Clear with static resource? This is also one of the important concepts. In interview, they will give, I will ask like what is static resource and why we want static resource. So first thing you need to know to have is some contents, some files like JavaScript, image, text, or jar files, any files, jQuery files, anything you can have, and that can be used inside a formula field or a Visual Force page. So maximum size per file is 5 MB. Overall total number of space given for static resource is 250 MB. Why they are using static resource? Because it is cache enabled. Cache enabled means it can, once you load the content, second time it need not have to go to the application to fetch it. Okay, so it can have it in a browser cache, this application cache, and it can take and show it to you again. So apart from this, we have many places to store the data, that is documents and files. Okay, and you can have notes and attachments, and you can have knowledge. So no need to worry about these things, but you should know static resource also. I am uploading a file, right? That is of small files. So in case of document, if I wanted to have a document, document, no, you know, right? Document means some important files, some big word files, something you wanted to have, you can have it in a document tab. Files means some uh, big things. So like it supports up to 2 GB of space. Okay, this file supports up to 2 GB. Notes and attachment means in every object you will have some attachment area, right? Notes and attachments. For example, when I create an object, if I give the checkbox allow notes and attachments, it will be helping me to create some attach some files along with the record. So that is notes and attachments. This also place to upload file in Salesforce. Knowledge means they will use in the service cloud. Service cloud means when some customer is calling and they are saying that this is not working, that is not working, the customer care people will search for some file. That is knowledge articles. That is the uh, business documents, solutions, steps and all. So that is knowledge. So these are the important areas where we can upload files to Salesforce org. Okay, one is static resource, documents, files, notes and attachments, and knowledge. Okay, just this is for your information. This is not so important, but you should know. So how to go for a document files means in the plus symbol, anywhere in the plus symbol, if you click, and if you go for, if you search for documents, you will have a documents tab. Okay, so similarly you will have a files tab. Okay, so where you can click and you can click on create a folder if that wants to be accessed by everyone. Then in that folder click on new and give the name, select your folder and choose the file to upload, and you can save. Okay, so similarly files also the same. Sometimes if they have a high configuration big images in the Visual Force page they wanted to show, they will use document and they will generate a URL and they can use it in a Visual Force page. Okay, that also they can do. Okay, you can upload files here, upload files, that will be uploaded. Okay, so you should know these are the areas you can upload the that files documents to Salesforce. So static resource, documents, files, notes and attachments, and knowledge. Okay. So any doubts, guys? We have 2 more minutes. Hello.
No, Sujendra.
Yes, Chandra.
Okay, fine. So we'll stop from here. So tomorrow we will see other topics. Okay. Because tomorrow we need to start a new one. If we start now, we cannot finish. So tomorrow we will start new topic. Okay.
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 Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.